same time, you know, they partly believe that there's African. That don't make sense. Because Babylon teach you that. Babylon is who teach you is African. Babylon is who teach you the motherland is Africa. You understand? Come back to your heritage. From written in the scriptures.
Done. Let's look at Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4. And thou even thyself shall discontinue from the heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in a land which thou knowest not. For you have kindled the fire of my anger, which shall burn forever.
Yeah, we kindle the fire in Most High's anger. Let me disobey him. And then read Deuteronomy 28, alright, verse 15. He said, hey, if it is you don't hearken unto me, all these curses going to come upon you.
That's right.
And one of the curses that are upon us right now is that we don't know ourselves.
That's a horrible thing. Because to see a man ruling over you, like how we know who is in nations, we know who we are. To see people ruling over you. As your brother was saying, earlier, with you women. In village, man. These men who have no sense of leading, right? That best idea that them could come up with is LGBTQ community. That will give them liberty to go and lie down with an animal. Right? And live with an animal. What kind of filth is this on the face of the earth, right? This place is toxic. Isaiah chapter 24. Back in Isaiah chapter 24, right, and it reads, not from verse 5, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the law, changed the ordinances, broken the everlasting covenant.
Yeah, and that is why 35, because the laws of the Most High, they set it aside. And by the Most High, He created this world and He gave us the instructions of how to keep it going. You know, how to give us land Sabbath, which you don't keep. So everything basically off balance. You know, everything basically, you know, not the way it's supposed to be. It defiled, it polluted, wicked ruling, wicked in authority. And all people, they can't see that. You know, they're comfortable in that state, like, should you be the wild ass used to the wilderness. Alright, they're comfortable in this situation because what they grew up in it. You know, and that actually they grew up in this, so they're comfortable here. Alright? And they make this kind of this lifestyle a comfort zone. But the Most High is saying to you all to wake up. Awake. Look at that, Isaiah 51.
Isaiah chapter 51.
Awake.
Isaiah 52 verse 1 says, awake, awake. Put on thy strength, O Zion. Put on thy beautiful garments, O holy, O Jerusalem, the holy city.
Yeah, where's your strength? Your strength is the Lord. Alright, your strength is righteousness. Righteousness will exalt a nation. Alright, but you all cast off righteousness. So now we have become weak. Weak as the other nation. These plagues are upon us. Our enemies ruling above us. The scripture says, I look to the hills from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord. Alright, but they don't want to look to the Lord for help. They look to man for help. That's why they vote men into power. They vote the enemies into power. They are James that voted in Trump. Alright, that is foolish. That is foolishness.
Isaiah chapter 51 verse 7. Say, awake, awake, stand up, O Jerusalem.
Stand up. Alright, stand up for righteousness. Because once you understand what is righteousness, you'll be vexed with this place. Alright, many of y'all don't know what is righteousness. You believe righteousness is going to church on a Sunday, every Sunday, and clapping and singing. That's not righteousness. Alright? Righteousness is serving Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Alright? Things in its rightful order and its right, its right standard. Go ahead.
It says, which has drunk of the hand of the Lord the cup of his fury.
And we drank of that cup of the Most High fury because of our disobedience. Alright? He said, I did not sold you to the enemies for your destruction because you moved me to wrath. Alright? So what we have to do in reverse now is come back to the Lord's commandments and start to turn back to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
It says, thou hast drunken of the dregs of the cup of trembling and rubbed them out.
Yeah, we drink and we drinking the worst of it. Look at our people. Alright? While the East Indians are the big establishment, or the Caucasians are the big establishment, Jakes are the side selling slippers. Or they're the side of the road selling fruits. Alright, the majority of our people, they have nothing to sell, they're just vagrants. They have nothing to buy neither. Alright, there's either in prison houses or there's vagrants. And that's why your enemies want to see them. Alright, but we have to stand up and rise out of that, and wake out of that state.
That's right.
Alright, and this is the formula here to get out of that state. Not go and get a gun, not go and buy guns and ammunitions, not selling cocaine. This not going to the schools and universities. This is the way. Prophesying. Alright? It may seem as foolishness. Alright? But it takes a lot of faith. Alright? This takes a lot of faith, and it's only the faithful men, alright, the elect, is going to understand that this is the pathway. Alright? Go ahead.
Yeah. Verse 18 says, there is not guide among all the sons whom she has brought forth. Neither is there any that taketh her by the hand of all the sons that she has brought up.
None saying restore. Alright, right now we're in this lower state, and nobody here to guide us. Your pastors misguiding you. Your government leaders misguiding you. They're seeing it as oppression upon oppression they're just providing. Alright? So none dares to guide the nation of Israel, but our guide coming from Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai. So that with these scriptures, which is Yahweh Shai. They say, well, behold, I come in the volume of the book. It's written of me. So that is why, we choose, rather than anything else out there, is to prophesy, to get into these scriptures. Because this is our hope. Alright, this is the faith and the patience of the saints.
That's right.
Right.
1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 18 and 19. Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seemeth to be wise in this world, let him become a fool that he may be wise.
Yeah, and that's the thing. When you come up to the camps, alright, when you come to the truth, alright, you have to make yourself a fool. Alright, if out in the world it was wise, yeah, definitely you have to make yourself a fool here. Alright, because this is the wisdom of the Most High Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
And it's greater than the wisdom of the world. So that's why when it is so-called theologians and pastors come up here, they are confounded. Alright, because we come with that full spirit of wisdom from the Most High. Alright, so you go into university, alright, you're going to all the different colleges that have theology school, it makes sense. Go ahead.
Verse 19, for the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Yahweh power.
Wisdom of this world is foolishness. Because right now what we're seeing today, the world say thinking that is a wise thing for two men to lay down on a bed. Two men laying down on a bed can never be wise. Because how you get children? If everyone was to think that way, how we go? The place will have no children. We have no children. Alright, we will just have one set of unwanted diseases and sicknesses.
So just vying by nature. Because we know that. All the science he has been studying. You mean to tell me you don't know that? You don't know two men like one another each other. Not one very fortunate. But it's just a demon. And have a demon on you that you can't just do good.
Like that way the scripture says, less deadly anyone vile. You know? When you're going to that word vile, it's polluted. You understand? Unclean. That's these devils, they're polluted, they're unclean. Alright? If you see them, one Edomite. She was walking a dog. She stopped by a tree to let the dog urinate in a cup for her to drink it. And she was saying that is good for her skin. Alright, these devils is a perfect representation of beasts. Alright, they're the lowest of men, third parts of men.
You want to see how mankind is beasts? A man who born a male, going by a doctor, let him cut off his penis, insert a dildo in him to form a hole, and he's a woman now. It's beasts on the face of the earth. Nobody in uprising against this kind of filth being done on the face of the earth. Nobody, boy. A man, boy, cut off his penis. And people walking around like if they're living in Elysium. A woman, like with the next woman, robbing. And when they're done, they pull out a dildo. What kind of wickedness is that? The NC is a man you want? Why don't you just go and get a man? These people, old and young, comfortable with this kind of filth they're living in.
This is the book of Psalms chapter 82 and verse 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course.
Right? Or they're walking on in darkness. Gross darkness. Because if your neighbor lighting a fire and your house is a board house and it's a grass, you will see that the fire going to catch the grass and your house can be destroyed. It's just like all you're not seeing, promoting or not just having a blind eye to what's going on. All you it's going to reach in front of your house. And when it reaches by you, you're not going to be able to out it. It doesn't reach on you already. The destruction reach on you. And you will have nothing to do but to take the destruction.
First Corinthians 8, verse 2, it says, and if any man tell me that he knows anything, he knows nothing yet, as he ought to.
You ain't know nothing yet. Alright? You ain't know nothing. If you don't know, alright, that the so-called white man is the devil and then you're going to slavery and then be annihilated, you ain't know nothing yet. If you don't know that as a so-called black man, Latino, Native American, Indian man, that you are Israelite, you ain't know nothing yet. Alright? When it comes to the knowledge of the truth, the Most High, when He begins to teach you, He begins to make you wise. Alright, because plenty of these so-called scholars, they ask them what their nationality, some sort of bullshit they go and tell you. See it happen time after time. People come up here talk about, I went QRC. You know, I went this place, I had this degree, I had this certificate. But you don't know if you're a damn nationality. Alright? So that's why, hey, you gotta humble yourself. Wisdom coming from the Most High. All wisdom is with Him. That's right. Yeah, so
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 1, verse 1. And it reads, this. Sirach chapter 1 verse 1. All wisdom cometh from the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and is with Him forever.
And is with Him forever. Alright, so all wisdom come from the Most High, but it doesn't whom shall teach knowledge? They that are weaned from the breast. Alright? and being from the milk and drawn from the breast. You understand? We say that those that are humble as children. Alright, and that's why you come to this thing as a little child. Though you might be grown, you're seeing young men up here. Don't get it twisted. You still have to come humble to receive the knowledge that Yahweh Basham Yahushai has bestowed upon us. And because we know out here by chance, we received that calling. Alright, and the Most High, He supped with us, He taught us so that we can be able to teach others also. Somebody gets 2 Timothy 2 and verse 2. Alright, because what the Most High did, He called us young men, alright, and gave us this knowledge. Alright, the scripture also talk about it in Wisdom of Solomon 5. Somebody can get up.
Second Timothy chapter 2 verse 2.
Well,
And the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men who shall be able to teach others also.
yes, so that's why we come a week in, week out. Alright, because it was committed unto us. Alright, to preach this gospel, to teach others also. And the key part of that scripture is faithful men. So hey, we gotta be faithful in this world. You understand? We mustn't allow anything, alright, to obstruct us coming out here and doing what we gotta do. Alright, that's why, hey, through the inspiration of the elders, we continuously come out here because they set the trend. You understand? So you coming up to us, hey, you gotta be humble. You gotta be willing to learn. You gotta be willing to hear.
This is Matthew chapter 11 verse 25. And at this time, Yahushua answered and said, I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent, and hast revealed them unto babes. Yes, that will go back to what the brother was saying. Though you might be grown in the flesh, right? When you come before the church and the Lord, he will always use young men, as we do now, to reveal the secrets. Because the Most High say, how can you put new wine in old cup? Right? These old men will never admit that I was wrong the whole life. They would never bring down themselves and say, well, boy, I stand in error. They will humble myself and learn something. They won't do it. So this is why the scriptures say, Yahushua said, he thanked Father because he hid it from the wise. And the wise are this world is those old men, those professors, those scholars. You're going on the moon, you say you want to go on the moon, you say you want to build a space force, but you can't figure out a simple thing, as if you keep running the earth into a ruin. You're planting so much of crops on one portion of land, you literally have to feed the land with pesticides. Simple things like that, all you can figure out. Not all you see all the wise and want to go to the moon. Or they just make it manifest how foolish it really is. Simple things. Rest, most I say rest the land. Work it for 6 years, rest it only 7 years. Right? Man for woman. Not man for man and man and woman for man. Simple things all you can figure out. All you want to try and figure out all kind of complicated things. Keep it simple. You have to come back to the basics at the end of the day. A man and a woman bring forth seed on the earth, population, rest the land. It makes sense. Right? Don't cross-pollinate fruits. It will cause a chemical disruption in the food. In return, the human body has to take the food. So your body will run corrupted. It will have a dysfunction. It's a whole big chain reaction on the face of the earth. And just fucking pollution.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4 and verse 8. For honorable age is not that which standeth in length of time, nor that is measured by number of years. Going back to what we were just saying, I consider it might be big in stature, it might be 30-something or 50-something years old. I don't say alright, that you're honorable or you're wise, alright, because it's not, as the scripture says here, though that is measured by number of years. But wisdom is gray hair unto men, and an unspotted life is old age. Alright, unspotted life is old age. Jumping down a bit, it says verse 16, thus the righteous that is dead shall condemn the ungodly which are living, and youth that is soon perfected, the many years and old age of the unrighteous. That we see it today. Youth so soon perfected. Alright, we have been called to this work, and day by day we growing through the spirit. Alright, by these so-called elderly that we have around, you know, they study to gather to play dominoes. You know, but they just home on the rocking chair. And nothing to, they're just idle. They have no knowledge to share. You can't.
They can hear John they rather speak Greek, they rather eat pork than to speak Greek. They say, oh, the testimony to speak a Greek word. They say, rather eat pork than to speak like what? Two, say back in the Afghanistan. And the Russian people finish one of them war. 7 sons and 4. What they do for that? Give up their life for that. Nowadays, these big old heads, what I'm going to tell you, you take less and that, you tell them, they're selling sex, I tell you, fucking extra, have sex with your woman. It's rare, them big old men that tell you that. I talk to big old men, you know who I talk to? Big old men, that would ever be teaching you about it. I'm not teach you to serve the Most High and fear the Most High. Because why? They learn all them things from Esau. Esau is the one who get them that idea in the head, but I have a precept here, right? These are Proverbs chapter 2, verse 11. Yeah. It says, discretion shall preserve, understanding shall keep, to deliver thee from the way of the evil man, which is Esau, from the man that speaketh froward things. Verse 13, it says, who leave the path of uprightness to walk in the ways of darkness, that you Edomites. Because guess what? You didn't know the paths of uprightness. As you saw, Isaac was teaching you the paths of uprightness. As Adam was teaching you the paths of uprightness. You left us to walk in the ways of darkness. You is that evil man. Right? It says, who rejoice to do evil and delight in the forwardness of the wicked. And you two-thirds only let delight in the so-called white man system. Right? That's why the Most High Son, Yahushai, who you so-called Negroes back in Jerusalem killed. Two-thirds of them. Right? He said this. He said, all the bloodshed and the prophets going on coming on here, and he said, you have your father the devil. That's right. Matter of fact, some 11 that I march in the 23rd chapter. Around 23rd verse. Matthew chapter 23, verse 33. And it reads, ye serpents, ye generation of vipers. Right, so hey, you dumb people who say you like the first back then this was like a little call somebody a serpent or viper back then, they want to eat you. Understand? Yahushai call them serpents and vipers. Well, scripture want to say, how can he escape the damnation of hell? Verse 34. Wherefore, behold, I send unto you prophets and wise men. Right, let's check together with the apostles. Lord, send prophets and wise men. Because right, together with the apostles, we are the wise. We is the one with the wisdom and knowledge I have about shut. And the Bible says, wisdom comes from the Most High. That is what wisdom does well. We are the wise. Wisdom passes outside.